guys, and welcome to another update of the Minecraft Team Carbon server. Today I am having a little bit of issue with my sound, so if you can't really hear me, you're gonna have to raise your volume. I am gonna have to get a new sound card at some point, but anyway, I do have a bunch of updates for you guys. I'm gonna try to make it as quick as possible, but they're really awesome updates. You guys are gonna love these, and as you can see, I do have a new skin, which is part of the one of the updates that I'd like to go over. And this is just a temporary skin. I've actually created a contest on the forums that you can guys join. It's really easy. It's only going to last up until this Sunday, so make sure you guys check it out. I'm going to go ahead and switch monitors here and show you very quick what it's about. Okay, so here's the website. I'm going to go ahead and hop on the forums real quick, and we are going to go to the events category, and as you can see here at the very top, there's a Ford skin contest. And basically, here's my boss skin. I provide you guys with the skin download. You download it, you can modify. There's a few rules you have to stick by. They're very simple. Basically, just don't modify the head, because that's the iconic Ford head, as you can see here on the avatar. But what I'm looking for is I do need a new suit. This one right here is kind of plain. It's just all black. So I would like you guys to be creative with the suit, but also keep in mind that I would like to use the colors that we use for like the server. For example, the different shades of green, the gray, the black. So if you can incorporate those, it would be awesome. And I sort of had it to where my tie was green, but I provided the skin, the very original skin that I use. So this is it. It's here for download. I can even give you the link to the website where you can modify it, and a website where you can upload it. So make sure you guys join it. You do get rewarded, and that's it for that. And here we are at the shop. I have made a small modification here. I'm going to show you real quick. I don't know if I went over it last video. I don't think I did. But here's the emerald block. I have raised the sell price to 4,500. I think it was at 3,000, or maybe 3,500, possibly 3,500. But I have raised the price because it is very rare. Don't really see anybody with these emerald blocks, so I might actually raise it some more. But for now, you can sell them for 4,500, as I've said like 4 times now. Also, while I'm here at the shop, I would like to announce that I'm going to be adding this really awesome section to the shop somewhere. I'm not 100% sure where, but the cool thing about it is that it's going to be an exclusive shop, and I'm going to try to implement it using the scoreboard feature, which means that it'll detect to make sure that you've met certain objectives on the server, and I'm not 100% sure what those are going to be yet. But basically, this new section is going to offer ores, and it will only be available to those that already have shops. So basically, shop owners will be able to access this to buy ores to resell. And they're not going to be cheap, but they're not going to be extremely expensive. And I will have to sort of play with the prices here, because I will have to adjust these in order to make those available. But so I will be doing that. You guys will be able to resell them, and it is going to use the new scoreboard feature, so you're going to have to meet certain requirements to make it work, and it will be reset every certain amount of time, so you will be required to recomplete those objectives every now and then to make sure that you still have your shop active, which I think is the neat part about it. So that's it for that. Now, I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but there is an info section here to the spawn, where there is the signs that you can use. You can right click on these signs. Basically it gives you information about claims, subclaims, shop signs, how to create them, and I've added a couple new ones, and the new ones are ranks, and you can access these signs from anywhere. All you have to do is type in /IFO, for example, ranks, and it'll give you this basically the same thing that you would get if you right click on the sign. So the new thing that I have added here is ranks. If you want to know how to get to the certain rank that we have, you type in the /IFO ranks, and it gives you a description here as to how to get each one. For example, VIP can be purchased using /buy. Warrior, earned by winning the ultimate PvP tournament, and so on. We also have one for Vote, which is the one I'm excited to show you guys. slash IFO vote. It makes it a lot easier for you guys to vote from the server without having to go to the website. Uh, and here it gives you the links here, and I've created what it's called refer links so that they're short and you can actually click in from here. Let me show you real quick. And as you can see, they're clickable. You can go there, vote real quick, come back without having to leave the server, without having to go to the website or anything like that. So it's something really neat that I've added. So right here behind the spawn, which there's no path to it yet because it hasn't been finished, I've added this new section that leads to the creative dome, and Quay is currently working on this. We're still not finished. She's got to decorate the path. We've sort of, I don't want to say this is an issue or anything, but for some reason I asked her to decorate the path to the dome. If it ever loads up here, I'll show you what I mean. This is just a small path I made here to the dome, but I feel like it's very plain, so I asked Quay to decorate it for us. Here's the dome, there's the spawn, and this is the path. And it's under this pretty cool, neat looking arch that I created for no apparent reason. But I don't know why, but she decided she was going to make her own path to this arch here, which I gotta tell you, I love this thing. It looks awesome, and I actually intend to use this somehow, make it worth seeing or coming to. So I'm gonna make this usable somehow. But you know, this doesn't really help me out as far as decorating the path to create it though. But anyway, here's the dome. I wanted to show you guys real quick. I don't think I went over this on the last video. This is our creative dome created by Nixus on the old map, and I've slightly modified it to fit to use the new quartz blocks and all that to make it look neater. And here we'll be having creative events. Basically, you'll be able to have creative in these little areas right here. We'll have contests. It'll be awesome. Luffy is currently working on making this happen, though lately he hasn't been on the server much. I think he's a little bit entertained with Feed the Beast or whatever that is. But hopefully, maybe someday he'll get that finished and we can have this. But for now, we're working on getting this whole path set up and all that. Quay's working that map, doing pretty good so far. It looks pretty awesome. So the biggest change we've had on the server, I think, is that PvP is no longer enabled at all here in the world map. So if you want a PvP now, you actually have to go to the Nether. And the cool thing about this is it sort of gives the server a feel that the Nether is really bad place to go, which it should be. I feel this adds even more to it. So now once you go to the Nether, actually I was able to separate permissions per world, which is really neat. We'll be able to do a lot more with that. And also you know, even moderators don't have God mode here in the Nether or in the End, which is pretty cool because you know that you can actually PvP them. So if you go to the Nether, be wary that you can be attacked, and it is fair game if you do get attacked. Just make sure you don't trick anyone into it, because if we're getting complaints that you're tricking people into PvPing or just being annoying, then you will be banned, possibly from the Nether. So make sure you don't do anything like that. But yeah, you still are protected inside claims. I do have a small claim here. You can't attack people in claims. So if you want to go to the Nether and you like just want to farm in peace and stuff like that, make sure you create a claim and just be wary of your surroundings. Obviously, always take a sword. But the idea is that if you ever make it to the Nether, is that you probably have at least decent armor to survive. And this the Nether is pretty much the equivalent of what you would call hell, I guess. So you know, the idea of PvP in the Nether just makes sense to me. We will be having to make a PvP arena in the Nether. But it's going to be really neat. You guys are going to love it. I'm going to start working on it possibly this weekend, and hopefully we can have a PvP tournament soon. But this will solve our issues with PvP. That's one reason why I've done that. Luffy's plugin sort of is having a few issues, probably mostly because of grief prevention just interfering. So for now, we're just going to use it this way, and we'll see what happens. But let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know if you like it, and if you don't, also let me know. Another thing that I have done is, since I've separated permissions for world, the Nether also has its own permissions, and you can no longer fly in the Nether, even as VIP. So the reason why I've done this is because the Ender Dragon seems to be really, really easy to be killed. Like even now, as you can see, someone's already killed it. So what I had done at first was added a healing thing here that Ender Crystal, I believe it's called, and it would heal it. But the cool thing is it did require at least 2 people to kill the dragon, which made it interesting. And I did like that. I might end up adding that again because it still seems like it's easy to kill the dragon, just because it never had the ability to heal. So the reason why I'm making the end a lot harder is because according to the game, this is basically the last thing you do in Minecraft. So once you do this, it's like you finish the game. I mean, you can still keep building and all that, but as far as story mode goes in Minecraft, this is the end, as it's called. So I think making this a lot harder to accomplish, it's very neat. Also, think about it. It does make the Ender Dragons even rarer because you can't buy these anywhere. You can't craft them, and I don't ever give these out for any reason. So having one of these is definitely neat, and knowing that you work so hard to get one is definitely worth the effort to do it. So that's one thing. If you do see the Ender Crystal here added, just know that that's why. And you can't fly here. You can't PvP here. And as you know, there's rules like you can't build here and all that, but those are always been implemented. Make sure you check the website. I have modified the world rules, so make sure you check those out to keep up with them. There's a sort of a sneak peek and update that Jeb has released on his Twitter that went ahead and retweeted because I was really excited about. They've been talking about adding horses to Minecraft, and they are extremely serious. And this picture that I saw got me so excited that Jeb added. Uh, so here's the horse that they're going to add. It actually looks very neat. I did not think they would make it look this cool. I thought it was just going to be a block with, I sort of pictured a cow with a horse face, pretty much. But they've done this, and it's really neat. So this picture tells so many things here. First of all, you can tie them to fence posts, which is something that is really neat. Obviously, they're rideable because here you can see the saddle that they've added. The armor that you see is actually armor you can add to the horse. So I think the cool thing about this is you'll be able to pimp it up, I would say, with diamond armor, iron armor. It just looks so awesome. I can't wait. I'm so excited about this, and it is going to be in 1.6. And believe it or not, 1.6, it seems like they're making a lot of progress on very, very quick. They plan on possibly releasing it in a couple of months, maybe sooner than that. I just can't wait. It's really neat. We'll keep you guys updated with this. Make sure that you are following us on Twitter because I follow Jeb, as you can see, and many others from Minecraft. And anything that they post that's interested, I can go ahead and retweet it or tell you guys about it. And now for the moment I've been excited about all day yesterday, all night, and all of this morning is that I will be having this really, really awesome contest. And the idea behind this contest is that I want to get more people onto the server and at the same time do it in a fun way. And as you can see, I'm always thinking of ways to get people on here. I'm sort of advertising fanatic. I love advertising, marketing, and all that. So that's one thing I do try to do a lot is try to get people on the server. And this contest is going to be awesome. It is going to get people on here. I just know it. And I'm going to tell you about it now, as soon as I kill the skelly, because it is going to be annoying if I leave it alive. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to hold this contest to where you have to collect signatures. And I know you're thinking, okay, how is that going to work? Okay, so basically, you will have to have a book, a writable book, which are known as Book and Quill. And what you need to do is whoever collects the most signed books by different people wins. And I'm going to tell you the prize. The prize is awesome. That's what I'm actually excited about, and you guys will be too. But let me tell you how this contest is going to work first. Basically, you take a book and you type in. I'm not going to release the word yet because the contest hasn't started. But let's say the secret word is Smite, right? You type in Smite, you sign, and you can put contest, or really doesn't matter what you put, but I prefer if you put contest, and then you sign and close it. So once you do that, as you can tell, It is signed by your name, and no one can change that. As far as I know, there's no way of changing that. I will double check to make sure that there's no cheating going on or anything like that. But as far as I know, it can't be changed. Once you do that, you can make multiple for yourself, because what you do is you will trade with people. You will give them a book, or you can offer them anything really. But the objective is that you collect as many of these books by different people as you can. And when the contest is over, which I think will take about a week, or maybe 2 weeks, but I think it will be about a week. Once the contest is over, you will be able to turn in your books, and whoever has the most signed books wins. Now, now I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what the prize is. I'm actually going to be giving out a 6-month prepaid Minecraft server account. It is going to be, it's not going to be a cheap account. It is actually by the same host that we are using, and the specs are actually the same ones that we have on our server. Obviously, the only difference is going to be less RAM, but it is still a good bit of RAM. It will be prepaid for 6 months, so you can have your own server for 6 months. And the cool thing about it is that if you don't know how to set it up, I will actually help you set it up. Now, all this stuff will be posted up on the website. I will do my best to do it today, but since I was having issues this morning with my sound and delayed me quite a bit, if it's not up by today, I will have it up by tomorrow for sure. So, and that's it's gonna be awesome. You guys will have your own. Once the 6 months is over, you can decide whether you want to keep paying for it, which is actually very cheap. We are with Beast Note, and they are very good on their prices. So you're able to keep them if you want. If you want to keep your own server, if you don't like it, that's cool. But I will help you set it up, and that's gonna be the price. It's gonna be pretty darn awesome. So that's why I think this will also attract people that we don't already have on our server, and everyone. This will be completely fair because you'll be able to trade with people. You don't have to give them your books, but most likely they'll ask for a book back, because that's the whole point. Whoever has the most books. Now there will be rules on this. They're not going to be strict or anything like that. It's just basic rules. Make sure that no one uh, cheats or abuses it in any kind of way. But as far as I know, there's no way of cheating. But more details on this will be on the website. I will try to get them up today, if not tomorrow. Make sure you guys check it out. And I think that's going to be all. I'm trying to think. Make sure that I've covered everything on the contest. And yep, so I will see you guys later. I hope you enjoy the update.